We're back with another rebuild. Today we are doing LeBron era, New York Knicks. So we got Amari Stoudemire, Raymond Felton, Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, Larry Fields, or Landry Fields, sorry, Anthony Randolph, Ronnie Turioff. So, question is, do I make any trades right now? Let's go to the trade deadline. We're not running no 11-man rotation. Yeah, I'm fine cutting off at 9. Yeah, we need to make a trade. All right. So we got Landry Field is probably my least favorite option, to be honest. Landry Field.
Barbosa with a screen for Calderon. Fires from 14. It's off target.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
Yeah, Calderon is smart to fully commit to his shot and just absorb the foul.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Raptors. DeRozan comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Then for the Knicks, Odom comes in for Chandler. And George is subbed in for Gallinari. Now, here is George. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Zoned in. George leaving no doubt.
Bargnani against Hibbert. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is George. It's the 13-footer. Book it.
Look at the rookie, George, coming up clutch. How can you not love this kid?
The Raptors call timeout. And Toronto making a change here. Jack's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now Butler puts up a 3, and it doesn't go. George! And so it's the Knicks with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a
Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer on the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 3 assists tonight. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
So both teams changing it up here. Off the inbound pass.
Young at the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first for the Knicks. Nick Collison's checked in for Aminu. Dion Waiters comes in for George. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Paul. Philadelphia also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Lou Williams. And Elton Brand subbed in for Turner.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Chris Paul.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ullman, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Calderon taking his time here. Kamen against Bargnani to take the lead. Sweet shot at the right time.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Paul. Outside, George for three. Good.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
DeRozan a screen on Paul. Bargnani against Kamen. 6 to shoot. Outside DeRozan. Oh, the offensive rebound, Toronto. Dudley with a screen on Paul. DeRozan fires the three. That shot no good. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
And so it's Calderon who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jared Dudley. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Jose Calderon.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Outside Jack. Butler. It's in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Butler. The shot misses. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass. This guard, Harden, is an incredible young player, someone with a promising future ahead of him.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Now Maynard. A shot by Harden. Wide open. No good on the triple. Paul with the ball. Pass to Kaman. Inside. Bosh kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Maynard. The shot by George, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Westbrook against Paul. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by New York. Bosh has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Keenan sets a screen for Paul. The kick out to Bosh. Offline with his three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Maynard. Maynard's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Paul. Left side, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Paul. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Paul outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. The three from Harden. Drops in the tray. Outside, George. Pass to Paul. Now Kaman. Durant with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Paul George grabs the miss.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
And taken away by Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now just a three-point Thunder lead.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Paul with the steal, and now the Knicks on the break. Sweet little floater. Paul's got 24 points.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
With the fadeaway. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Zoned in. George leaving no doubt.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And it's sent back by Kaman.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Paul. Here's the floater.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his team.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says zero.
Oh, good on the layup. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Harden against George. Ibaka sets the pick for Harden. Now Westbrook. From 12 feet. The putback saves him with the putback.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Odom with a screen on Westbrook. Odom against Westbrook. Right side Bosh. Double team on Bosh. Ball outside. On deep. A three-pointer. Good.
Mr. Clutch coming through. Chris Paul in a situation where there are must-have points. He cashes in.
The basket is good.
He never tamps down the intensity. Westbrook keeps pushing to keep them in this.
That and one free throw ups it to a two-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Ibaka.
No question about it. Ibaka has excellent timing and a nose for rejecting shots.
4 on the clock. Misses the three. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
The Knicks call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I think they need to find a quick three. No hesitation. It's tough to do, but not impossible.
George fires. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far.
to grow there.
Dang with it. Williams outside. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Does not go.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Paul George missed on the 3. Bulls trail by 8. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Chris Bosh is checked in for King. Garnett comes in for Ariza. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Dion Waiters. Now here's Garnett. Lets it go from 14. And good that time.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Garnett pulls it down.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Paul looking around. Here's Garnett. Shoot from 12. That's off. Al Brewer buries the deep ball. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 8. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.